All righty, folks. Trump tariffs causing a little bit of turmoil in Canada. Let's get to Megan Casella for the latest on that. Megan.
Hey, Tyler, that's right. A little bit of turmoil up north today. It started this morning when Chrystia Freeland, she's one of Trudeau's top aides, announced that she would be resigning from Trudeau's cabinet. Freeland said in a letter posted to social media that Justin Trudeau told her on Friday that he no longer wanted her to serve as his finance minister. She says he did offer her another position in the cabinet. She does not say which one, but that her only honest path, she says, was to resign. Now, Freeland had a very broad portfolio. She was a key advisor to Trudeau for years now, first as his foreign minister, then more recently as his finance minister. She was the top negotiator for Canada during the first Trump term on trade issues. She was regularly here in Washington for those NAFTA talks. She also pushed to make sure that Canada would not be hit in that first term with Trump's tariffs on steel and aluminum. Now she says that she and Trudeau were at odds in recent weeks about the best path forward for Canada, including over how to handle what she called the grave threat of aggressive economic nationalism from the incoming administration. She goes on to say in the letter that Canada needs to take the threat of tariffs extremely seriously, including by keeping its fiscal powder dry today so we have the reserves we may need for a coming tariff war. Now, Tyler, all of this appears to have come as a shock in Canada. CTV is reporting up there as well that Trudeau himself has conveyed to his cabinet he is considering resigning. No clarity on that yet, but it does leave Canada without a key trade negotiator at this very tense time with the U.S., which is its largest trading partner. Guys?
I think the assumption is that Trudeau is in an extraordinarily weak position politically. Can you comment on that? And I'm not sure when their next election is. I do not know when it is scheduled, but it may come up sooner rather than later.
It might, and part of the reporting now is that he's considering resigning or something that's called prorogation, which could impact when that next election is or whether Parliament goes on pause, for lack of a better word, for a little while. But he is in a fairly weak position. He has not had great approval ratings in recent months, and he's gone up once. He, of course, was the prime minister throughout that first term with Trump, where there were so many tensions. Now I think a lot of questions among Canadians about whether he's up for it the next time around, recognizing that there is going to be a lot of tension and a lot of discussion with the U.S., with the Trump administration. Remember, Trudeau was down in Mar-a-Lago just a couple of weeks ago having dinner with Trump. We saw the photos at first, both men coming out of those discussions, calling them productive and exciting and a good negotiation. Then just a couple of days later, Trump puts statements on social media saying that Trudeau, suggesting that he should be a governor, that Canada could become the 51st state, sort of belittling him. In a way, I think that sort of fed into some of this concern that he might not be up for the job.
But clearly Trudeau must think that Chrystia Freeland, who was a journalist at the Financial Times, among other places, and a very well-respected one, was just not the right person to be sort of tete-a-tete with the incoming Trump administration. Maybe a little too confrontational, I don't know.
That's right. You've got to wonder, it really makes me wonder what was going on in Mar-a-Lago and if there were any discussions about personnel. We don't know that. But what's clear just from reading the tea leaves in this letter is that she appears to have wanted to be much more aggressive with this administration. And maybe what part of the dispute is here is that Trudeau wanted to walk it back and maybe try to play nice and see what he could get that way, cozying up to the administration and trying to play nice rather than going on strong, talking about retaliation right out of the gate. Those are sort of two paths you can see here. They weren't agreeing on which one to take.
Yeah, well, the great state of Canada, where the doors are open, my friend. Thank you, Megan. Appreciate it.